How to play an artificial harmonic on the electric guitar. Follow this articles to learn how to play an artificial harmonic on an electric guitar. You can make it scream. Get going at step numero uno below. Steps. 1. Get the right pick. A thin pick will not be able to produce a perfect harmonic, and using a thick pick will also get you nowhere. A 1 mm pick would be the best for all advanced techniques like harmonics. 2. Hold the pick so that it can hit the string directly after you strum with your thumb. This may be tricky at first, but it is essential for achieving an artificial harmonic sound. Do not try to keep switching grips when it comes to that particular note in a song that you need to play the harmonic. Find a grip that is comfortable enough for you. Pick fast and yet pick a harmonic with just a slight adjustment in the angle of your pick. A good way to do this is position your thumb closer to the pick end and dig in to make sure your thumb brushes against the string. Another way would be to position your thumb closer to the pick end and turn the pick on its side to brush your thumb against the string when the time comes. This is an easier way to do it, but takes more practice. Simply roll your thumb closer to the pick end and change the angle ever so slightly. 3. Touch the chosen string with your thumb. It is extremely important to do so in such a way that the sound coming from the string continues to resonate and is not silenced. Hit it with the part of your thumb you are comfortable with. Do not attempt to keep changing your grip. Practice with your new grip once you have found your perfect position to play in. 4. Play around with hitting the string from different areas of the guitar string, at a particular fret, pickup, or the bridge. The harmonics effect will change according where their string is touched. The sound also varies according to which string you are working with. Find what you like according to your own taste. Playing around with variations of the harmonic gives you more freedom to find the tone that you like. There are certain areas where the harmonic is also easier to produce. 5. Adjust the angle of your hand so that you can hit the same string with the pick immediately after touching it with your thumb. Find the angle that is best for you and work with the part of your thumb that makes it easiest to achieve the right sound. A tip to make it easier to play is to not take a harmonic as something extra. Instead, incorporate it in your playing technique. It will be much easier if you do not think that much about how are you going to hit that particular harmonic. Pick that harmonic as hard as you can. It kinds of helps as the string would vibrate harder and thus touch your thumb more easily. 6. Make sure you achieve a little vibrato with the string you hit to get that smooth, sweet sound. 7. Practice makes perfect. Remember, harmonics are easier to produce on thicker strings. The low E string compared to the high E string would be easier to produce a harmonic on. Tips. Pinch harmonics and artificial harmonics are names of the same technique except for the fact that pinch harmonics involves bending and vibrating. You might want to listen to Zakk Wylde, who utilizes this technique in much of his music. You can begin setting your amp to high distortion. After you have achieved the technique, however, play it through the amp without any effects or even without an amp at all to get a clean sound. You might find it challenging to play artificial harmonics on bass strings. All you need to do, however, is tighten the angle and reposition your pick. Warnings. You can't achieve this technique in one night or by practicing it over and over in a short span of time, like 5 hours. Work on this technique while you are practicing a riff or any other part of a tune. This way, you will begin to play artificial harmonics without even thinking about it. When you are practicing using the first string, you might cut your thumb. Be careful. After a week, you won't have the problem anymore because the skin on that part of your thumb will become thicker. You might want to start with the second or third strings first and then move to the first string.